So I will do a quick checking on the members of the debater and the judges. So this morning we have Team Friends and Team Starlight. So Team Friends, Andrew, Anne, and Bob. Are you here now? I can see Bob's here.
Here.
Yeah. George, Rosa. Okay. Andrew from Team Friends. Are you here?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. And Anne from Team Friends.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So can you rename yourself and put your team name as Team Friends? Okay, not Team 13. Okay. And for Team Starlight, I have Elsa. Are you here, Elsa?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, that's nice. Kevin.
Kevin's absent. Kevin's absent.
I don't know, but in the child chat, his mother said he's he's in the Zoom.
He's in the Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Which Zoom? Maybe he goes to the wrong Zoom, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay, so let me double check. Okay, so we have Joanne, who is like Jana. Okay, so let me have a quick check on Kevin. Okay, I just sent a message. So for the churches,
No.
so we've got Rosa,
Here.
George Mark, and George Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, Church Rosa.
Yeah, I think we're all here.
Oh, everyone's here.
Yeah, okay, we've got everybody's here. Okay, just Kevin. So let me check. We'll wait for him, and we will start at 10:15. So
are you missing any debater or judges, Miss V?
debater Kevin from Team Starlight. So I'm sending a message to Zoom. So I'm not sure where Kevin is.
Okay, so in team, yeah. All right,
Team Starlight, Kevin, Team Starlight.
Okay, so I go to 24 team, Kevin, yeah?
Yeah.
Kevin. Speaker 3, yeah? What speaker number?
Speaking to
No, Calvin
3.
is number 1.
Oh.
He's number 1. The first speaker.
Oh.
I'm gonna go into breakout rooms to talk with each other.
Okay, I'm calling Miss Emily.
So each speaker 4 minutes to speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So each speaker have 4 minutes to speak. 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 4 minutes to spe
Yes, that's true. And then you will have the reply speech for 2 minutes by the end, after the 3 speakers have present their arguments of each
Wait.
team.
The reply only have 2 minutes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you. Kevin is here.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, so I guess I can start the debate right now because we've got everybody. So we don't have to wait until 10:15. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the round 1 of debate tournament organized by Nhịp cầu Sinh ngữ. I am Vi Lei, your moderator for today's sessions, and it is my pleasure to guide you through this intellectual battleground. So today we will delve into the motion that is, should junk food be banned in schools? And our debater will engage in a battle of wits and ideas, exploring every angle to shed light on the issue at hand. So allow me to introduce our team. We have team friends, including Andrew from Nha Trang, Anne from Ho Chi Minh City, and Bob from Ho Chi Minh City. And we have team Starlight, including Elsa from Thái Nguyên, Kevin from Cà Mau, and Jana from Nghệ An. Welcome. And we are also honored to have with us a distinguished panel of judges, including George, Rosa, George Mark, and George Hamp. So it's my honor to welcome you, and I believe that your meticulous evaluation will bring good contribution to the arguments presented today. And this debate is not confined to this stage alone. It also resonates with all of you, the audience. Your participation is vital. Before we dive into this debate, let's set some expectations for everybody involved. So to our esteemed audience, I encourage you to be active listener. Please stay mute during the debate sessions, absorb the arguments, and weigh the evidence, and be open to having your perspective challenged. To our distinguished panel of judges, I ask for your keen insight and impartial judgment. Your expertise will guide us in determining the strengths of the argument presented, and we trust in your ability to evaluate the content, the style, the persuasiveness of our debaters' speeches. And debaters, this platform is your arena. I urge each of you to bring your A game today, challenge yourself, push your limit, and present your arguments with passion and eloquence. Remember, you are not just speakers, you are advocates of your ideas, so make your words count and let the strength of your conviction shine through. As your moderator, my role is to ensure a fair and respectful exchange of ideas. I'm here to facilitate, to guide, and maintain the decorum of this debate. My commitment is to uphold the standards of intellectual discourse, ensuring that every voice is heard and every argument is given due consideration. So with these expectations set, there's no better time than now to begin this exhilarating debate. So without further ado, let the battle of intellect commence. So now we will come to the exciting segment where our debater will present their substantive argument. So each speaker will have a total of 4 minutes to make their case. I kindly remind our speaker to keep their arguments clear, concise, and compelling. And now let's welcome our first speaker from the proposition team, Team Friends. So who would be the first speaker?
It will be me.
Okay, Bob. Right, are you ready, Bob?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hey, give me a second. I will set the timer. All right, so you will have 4 minutes. Your 4 minutes start now.
We often think of junk food as being a candy bar, prepackaged pastry, or some other item of beverage, which offers high levels of fat and sugar content with each serving. The reality of these foods is that anything which offers a limited nutritional value contains significant levels of calories and salt and is classified in this junk category. Having these items available in schools is not always good because of the need to teach and show healthy eating habits. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, respectful opponents, and my fellow teammates, I stand before you today as the first speaker of the proposition team to affirm the motion that junk food should be banned in school. Now, I would like to define a motion. So junk food is food with high calories, cholesterol, and low nutritional value. Ban means to forbid something, and a school is a place where children go to be educated. Now I will state my point.
1 minute.
First and foremost, children are exposed to high risks from junk food. According to the information from Yangzhen newspaper, in some localities, there was a situation where students ate candy of unknown origin and then became poisoned. Some typical cases include on April 27, a group of students attending primary school bought a package of candy and gave it to 18 friends to eat together. After that, 8 children showed symptoms such as stomachache, headache, vomiting. Previously, on March 10, 10 fourth grade students at primary and secondary school Ward 3, Dongha City, showed signs of poisoning due to eating, sucking, and blowing candy toys. The buyers need to identify standards of the products covered, such as clear brands, names of authorized agencies, and expiration dates. They also should check for mold and other signs of expiration. Children are not able to identify these features. So, the second reason why we approve this motion is junk foods create health impacts that kids may not even realize exist. Children do not think about the future consequences of their actions. There is a general assumption that everyone tells the truth all the time. We should applaud this innocent, but then we must also take the time to instruct kids on what healthy eating choices looks like. When junk foods are readily available, it is not unusual for them to gorge on the product simply because they are present. In conclusion, junk food is at risk poisoning and creates health impacts that kids may not even realize exist. So I firmly believe that junk food should be banned in schools. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob, for your speech. Okay, so now we will enter a 1 minute preparation period before the next speaker from Team Starlight to present their argument. Your 1 minute preparation starts now. Okay, I would like to invite the speaker from Team Starlight to present their first speech. So who are going to do the presenting? Kevin, is that you?
Yes.
Yeah. So are you ready, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay. So you will have 4 minutes. Your 4 minutes start now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, including judges, audience, and the proposition team. My name is Kevin, and I stand here this morning as the first speaker of the opposition team. Our team firmly supports the motion. Schools should not ban junk food. Here's my speech. No guarantee consumption. Fast food will increase your calorie consumption. Numerous restaurants provide healthy alternatives on their menus, allowing you to pick based on your health. Restaurants provide wheat bread, buns, and alternative flour, and that's good for health. And fast food is popular food everywhere in the world. It has become popular because its deliciousness and its cheapness. It also helps the people control their hunger. School is where the students learn, practice, and communicate with everyone in school. Students often tell each other about their hobbies, include the type of food,
1 minute.
food they like, junk food. For example, the reality is that there is no student who doesn't like eating junk food. Families and families of students may don't accept the ban of junk food because they want to ensure the health and nutritional quality of their children. However, there are many choices who do not want to be limited in their choices for children. So that's all for your speech. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Kevin, for your speech. So now we will enter the 1 minute preparation period before the next speakers, the second speaker from Team Friends, to present their argument. Your 1 minute for preparation start now. That's 1 minute. Now I would like to invite the second speaker from Team Friends to present their argument. Who would be the second speaker? Anna?
I forgot that I am Anne. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are you ready, Anne?
Yes.
Okay. So you will have 4 minutes.
Okay. My speech will start in 3, 2, 1. Even though people realize junk food is not a healthy option, that does not deter them from consuming various greasy fast food. Even worse, it is given to children at school. In some parts of the world, some parents pack junk or fast food in their children's lunch boxes as a meal or a snack in school. We have to admit, junk food, processed food, and fast food have become an unavoidable part of our lives. But should they be the only option for school kids? Hello, honorable judges, our fellow debaters, and the audience. I am Anne, the second speaker of the proposition team. Our motion for today is, should junk food be banned in school? And my team agrees with the motion. Now I will rebut against the opponent's points as well as state my points. the first speaker from the negative team says that junk food is popular, it tastes good, and it is cheap. But even though that, yes, I agree that it is popular, but it
1
does
minute.
not always taste good, and it does a lot of bad. We will have bad effects into our health, and it is cheap because it can make our health really bad. And the first speaker from the negative team also says that there is no people who don't like junk food, and there that is true in some cases, but there are a lot of people out there who want to eat healthy like me, and well, they don't like to eat junk food because it is bad. Now, I will state my points. First and foremost, the reason why junk food should be banned in school is that junk food leads to obesity. Junk food usually have a high level of salt, fat, calories, and sugar, and offer limited nutritional value. Consumption of unhealthy foods regularly leads to obesity. The amounts of fats and sugar in junk food are alarmingly high. Childhood overweight and obesity have increased alarmingly in recent decades, not only in rich countries, but to an even greater extent in emerging economies. Estimate shows that the number of children aged 5 to 19 with obesity increased from 11 million in 1977 to 124 million in 2016 worldwide. Abarca Gomez et al. 2017. In countries like Brazil, Chile, China, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and the USA, the rates are particularly alarming. In Brazil, for instance, the 2016 rates of overweight and obesity were 28% and 10.8% for children and adolescents aged 5 to 19 respectively. Secondly, junk food can increase the risk of suffering from depression. Teens and adolescents are more depressed today than arguably at any other time in history. The figure of this mental health issue are
3
alarming.
minutes.
A teen will take their own life because of depression every 100 minutes on average. Suicide is the third leading cause of death for people between the age of 15 to 24. 1 in 5 teens will experience depression at least once before they become an adult. Approximately 15% of the youth population is experiencing depression-like symptoms right now. Only 30% of the youth who experience depression are actually treated for it. When kids eat food with higher levels of nutritional content, then they have more available energy that their brain can use to process events because there is more activity involved in their daily routine. It can provide a risk reduction for this of this mental health issue. So those are the reason why my team agree with the motion. Thank you for listening. I rest my case here.
Thank you, Anne, for your speech. So now we will enter a 1 minute preparation period before the next speaker, the second speaker from Team Starlight, will present their counter argument. Your 1 minute preparation start now. That's 1 minute. So now I would like to invite speaker 2 from Team Starlight to start.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will have 4 minutes. Your 4 minutes start now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, include judges, audiences, and the proposition team. My name is Chuang, and I stand here this morning for the second speaker of the opposition team. Our team firmly supports the motion. School should not ban junk food. Here is my speech. The rebuttals. The second speaker, Anne from Team Friends, said that junk food is not good, but it's very it's not good. It's bad. It tastes fat, but junk food is help reduce our stress. Like if you have a busy job that requires long hours each day and frequent meetings, you may not have enough time to go rest there or spend and time here. In case you would have to pick up some quick food to eat and be ready to resume working in a few minutes. So junk food may be silver replacement, particularly on busy days when in very many cons. And it's also good for a small lunch break. Not everybody they eat junk food all day, just once or twice a week or a day. Getting some quick food during your lunch break at work is also convenient. Junk food is a wonderful method to cut your lunch break short so that you can return to work more quickly if you want to avoid chatting with your workers or having short time to option a meal. As a result, if you only have a little time for your lunch break or various reasons, getting some junk food may save you a lot of time. Here is my main argument. Junk food brings varieties to students' diets by offering a wide range of food options. Instead of just having the main meal during lunchtime, junk food provides students with a variety of choices, such as sweets, snacks, fruits, berries, and more. This diversity helps prevent boredom in their daily diet. When students have multiple options, they not only satisfy their nutritional needs, but also feel more comfortable and interested in eating. This can enhance students' attention to and motivation for food consumption. This has been displayed in studies on students' eating habits, showing that having a variety of food choices can lead to a healthier diet and increased enjoyment of eating. In between meal craving, junk food helps satisfy the cravings between meals for students. The main meals such as lunch may not provide enough energy throughout the school day. Snack bars can provide an additional boost of energy and maintain the students' focus during the break times between main meals. This can also help enhance concentration and academic performance. And if a students they always
3
eat
minutes.
they always eat healthy food, they always vegetables, meat, they're very bored. They want to try something new. So everyone have to try something new. So with that said, I shall end my speech here. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Joanne from Team Starlight. And now we will enter 1 minute preparation period before the next speaker from Team Friends to present their argument. Your 1 minute will start now. That's 1 minute. Now, I would like to invite the third and also the final speaker from Team Friends to deliver their final argument.
Okay, that's me.
Okay, so your 4 minutes. We start now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you can start now.
Do you remember the excitement of heading to the school cafeteria for lunchtime pizza, french fries, or candy? While junk food may be a beloved memory for some, it has become a controversial topic due to concerns about childhood obesity and overall health. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished judges and respectful opponents, as the third speaker of the affirmative team, I rise to conclude a compelling case in support of the motion that should junk food be banned in schools. But first, I will rebut against the second opposition speaker. And I like to give some information to show that she's wrong. According to science, the right food is made of three major nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. There are also vitamins and minerals in food that's for good health, growth, and development. Getting the proper nutrition is very important during our teenage years development, and I agree with her in that point.
1 minute.
When we eat junk food, we're consuming high amounts of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, which are quickly absorbed by the body. Now, let's take the example of eating a hamburger. On average, a burger from a fast food chain contains 36 to 40% of your daily energy needs and does not account for any chips or drinks consumed with it. This is a large amount of food for the body to digest. The cause of eating heavy food such as a burger are unpleasant symptoms like tiredness, poor sleep, and even hunger can result. And rather than providing energy for us, junk food can lead to a lack of energy, and children under 5 years old age carry 40% of foodborne disease burden, with 125,000 deaths every year. The burden of foodborne disease to public health and economies have been underestimated due to unreporting and difficult to establish causal relationships between food contamination and resulting illness or death. The 2015 World Health Organization report on the estimates of global burden of foodborne disease presented the first ever estimates of disease burden caused by 31 foodborne agents at global and sub-regional level, highlighting that more than 600 million cases of foodborne illnesses and 420,000 deaths could occur in a year. The burden of foodborne disease falls disproportionately on groups vulnerable situation and especially on children under 5, with the highest burden in low and middle income countries. And in conclusion, the affirmative team have presented a compelling case that emphasizes the urgent need for a shift toward junk food should be banned in school. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Andrew, for your speech. So now we will transition to the final segment of this debate, the reply speeches. And we will have a 2-minute preparation period before the first reply speaker from team opposition to present their reply speech. So debaters, this is your final opportunity to refine your rebuttals and crystalline your key points. Your 2-minute preparation time starts now.
Wait, did our team Elsa, now Elsa is speaking, did her speech?
Sorry, I forgot Elsa. Sorry, Elsa. So, sorry, everyone. So now I would like to invite the third and also the final speaker from Team Starlight to present. And I will give you 1 minute for your preparation before I invite Elsa for her speech. Sorry about that. So 1 minute for preparation start now. That's 1 minute. And now I would like to welcome Elsa to present her speech. Elsa, you can start now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so you have 4 minutes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, including judges, audiences, and the fellow proposition team. My name is Elsa, and I stand here this morning as the third speaker of the opposition team. Our team firmly supports the motion, schools should not ban junk food. Here is my speech. Students may argue that banning junk food limits their personal freedom in choosing their meals. They may also believe that junk food satisfies their cravings between meals, boosts their energy levels, and enhances their learning motivation. Main argument is from the school government if they make students choose their own decision. Because we decide if we bring or not. If we're hungry, we eat or drink what is in our black bags. Some schools do not allow food and slushy drinks. We'll only eat lunch, but no eating in breaks. Instead of illegally bringing food, it's what our brain says, how we're feeling. The school government could build a separate canteen to let students eat and crave their favorite dishes. Some could definitely eat plant-based junk. Students could easily buy them in a canteen as well. But some students order those dishes instead of just preparing them at home or buying them outside. Oh, just look at strict schools, strict parents, they don't allow those foods. There could be students who can't eat breakfast because of little time, tiredness, or stressfulness. I do not believe with the proposition team because junk food is actually cheaper, available, and defined as the most avoidable and delicious thing in our world, thing in our lives, even though they are unhealthy. There are many kinds of junk food like burgers, pizzas, french fries, candies, slushies, Coke, energy drinks, and fasties, and processed food. And students might bring them if they're hungry at lunchtime, breaks, and when they wake up. Junk food is everywhere, from buying slushy shops or maybe food shops to preparing at home. In conclusion, we strongly agree with the motion. Schools should not ban junk food. With that said, I shall end my speech. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Elsa, for your speech. And now we will finally transition to the final segment of this debate, the reply speeches. And as I have said, we will have a 2-minute preparation period before the first reply speaker from team opposition to present their reply speech. So debaters.
Wait. The proposition team, they did their reply.
Yeah, as in the rules, the opposition team will do their reply speeches first, and then the proposition team will make their reply speech.
So now is
So-
the. So who will speak? What team will speak?
For Team Starlight, you will have to present first your reply speech. Okay, so make sure like one member of your team get ready for your reply speech. And now I will give you the 2-minute preparation time. The 2 minutes start now. So debaters, your preparation time for the reply speeches has concluded. And it's now time for the final segment of our debate, the reply speeches. First up, I would like to invite the opposition team to deliver their 2-minute reply speech. Who is going to present Team Starlight?
I think it's me.
Okay, so Joanne will deliver her reply speech. You will have 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, your 2 minutes start now.
Here is our team replies. Fast food is very popular and affordable, but many schools ban it instead not having it. But why doesn't the school reduce its consumption and sell it in the cafeteria? Like Kevin said, students can make their own decision wherever eat or not to eat, as Elsa said, because parents or school are not ones who decided a student's life. Junk foods do not need to be banned because it also brings benefits. Like after a meal, we can have a little snack that brings a new feeling. After an afternoon snack of junk food is absolutely wonderful. It will take away our tired pressure. Junk food not only saves time, it also saves money. Junk food may not good, but this do not say junk food may not good, but sometimes we eat that. It's really helped. Like sometimes we eat junk food. It's good. We have a new try. So in conclusion, our team, Starlight, strongly agreed with the motion. School shouldn't ban junk food. With that said, we shall end our speech here. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Joanne, for your reply speech. And now I would like to invite a member from Team Friends, the proposition team, to deliver their reply speech. Who's going to do the reply speech?
It's me.
Okay, so are you ready, Anne? You will have 2 minutes.
Okay. My speech will start in 3, 2, 1. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The motion before us today, should junk food be banned in school, has brought forward some insightful arguments from both sides. I would like to summarize our stance and address some critical points. Our team has shown that scientists approve that junk food is high in calories, cholesterol, but low in nutritional value. Our body needs nutrition to have energy for the day. Because junk food is high in calories, it would lead us to obesity if we can't control the amount of junk food that we eat every day. The opposition team says, however, the opposition team says that if we have junk food in school, we will have a wide range of food, and she says they said that they will lead to a healthier diet. And I disagree with that because junk food, like I said before, it is high in calories and cholesterol but low in nutritional values. And that doesn't help with healthier diet because you need to eat healthy food to have a healthy diet. And scientists have proved that junk food is not healthy. And they also said that it will maintain students' focus. It is also wrong because we need nutrition to have energy and we will focus. But like I said, junk food is low in nutritional value, so we can't focus. In conclusion, the evidence and argument presented today clearly show the drawback of junk food. My team, friends, must prioritize the well-being and real learning experiences of our children over traditional practices that may not serve them best. Thank you. I rest my case here.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you, proposition team, for your compelling reply speech. And now that also concludes our debate today. Now I would like to express my gratitude to all the debaters for your rigorous arguments. And now our esteemed panel of judges, Judge Ham and Judge Mark. Judge Rosa have some urgent issue, so she has to move to another room. So we only have 2 judges. Church Ham and Church Mac, and they will have the discussion. We have allotted 15 minutes for this process. So please understand that we value the thoroughness of their evaluation, so we won't rush them. So let's take this time to reflect on all of the argument presented today. And now I will open a breakout room so that Church Ham and Church Mark can have the discussion. George Ham and George Mark, are you ready?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Now I would like to invite George Ham and George Mark to present their the result of today's debate and also their feedback. So George Mark, please.
Yeah. So after a short, brief period of talking and communicating, we decided that proposition is the winner, and that Anne is the best speaker for this round of debate. Now, I'll give the analysis for each of the speakers now. So, first proposition speaker, Bob, you did a good job at characterizing the children, how children are like. There are what children are not able to identify bad foods. Secondly, they are still blind, and therefore they cannot acknowledge that these actions that they're taking hold consequences to them in the future. So I think that's a great point that you added there. And you also pointed out that junk foods have high levels of fat and sugar with limited nutritional values, therefore are junked, and therefore they're not good in schools because schools are showing good and healthy habits. You also put arguments and evidence, so that was pretty nice. So the main point that I took out from your speech was that these kids are still getting poisoned without them knowing that they are getting poisoned from these junk foods. I think that was great. So I give you a style 5, content 5, strategy 1.5, overall 11.5. And for Ham score, it was 764/17. So secondly, Kevin, I felt like you could have done a lot more. For example, rebuttals, and you could recharacterize and redefine what the first proposition speaker said. So what first prop said was very useful to their base and to their ground. And so for your team, for your side of the house to be playing on that, it would be extremely non-beneficial, and it did lead to your downfall. So I believe that you should have recharacterized children, schools, and how the daily life of students go. So yeah, your point was acknowledged, even though it was not carefully analyzed and explained upon. Was junk foods are cheap, accessible, and good for treating hunger. So style 5, content 4, strategy 1. So overall you have a 10. For Ham score, it was 742. It was 13. For Anne, the second speaker of the proposition side, you started out saying that people realize that junk food is bad, but they still can't deny it. And I think that's a pretty great point. But I wanted you to emphasize more about the impacts of it. I'm feeling my CPI. And second argument was junk food does not always taste good. I does not see the relevancy, so I could not really credit it. And it is cheap because it doesn't hold lots of nutritional value. So arguments, you have two arguments, right? Junk food leads to obesity. That was noted, and it was very obvious. And there were a line of explanation in the first speaker as well. And it increased rates of depression and therefore leading to suicide was what you said, right? But yes, you did state a one-liner about the impacts of like depression, suicide, and everything. But you did not state like why does junk food connect to being to suicide and being depressed. Though you said, oh, this stats and this data says that the teenagers and young adults have a lot of depression rate, but I do not see the clear connection. So therefore, I couldn't credit it as well because it was irrelevant to the debate, the junk foods debate, right? So style 5.5, content 5, strategy 1.5, overall you hold 12.5, and Ham score was 784/19. For second opposition speaker, it was Cho Wang, right? Yes, you did rebuttals, which in this debate I said lacked rebuttals. There was not a lot of direct engagement with both sides. So it was not a very directed debate. It was a very column to column debate. So yeah, so rebuttals, junk foods are bad, but junk foods help us reduce stress, right? So it helps cut breaks short, therefore more time to do whatever you need to do. And that was the point that was proven, and I credited that. But I felt like you could have done a lot more with your time, since you didn't use up lots of your time. You could have spent it talking about one more arguments, or you could have helped your first speaker extend his point. So strategy, we're a style 5, content 5, strat 1.5, overall you have a 11.5 score. Ham score was 763, was 16. So Andrew, you explained that junk foods have high amount of carbohydrates and fats. Institute examples as burgers and everything. So I felt like you didn't really extend a lot, even though you did, like, say, you restated your team's point. Like, there was not a clear summary, or there was not a clear like comparison of clashes, and you lacked the ability to like rebut the other side and say, oh, why our team did better because of this. You simply stated, oh, their team's negative case, right? And I felt that proposition side lacked a lot of positive case, in which they only talk about the negative cases, like, oh, junk foods are bad and everything, and they do not lead to happy life and suicide rates, right? So style 6, content 5.5, strategy 1. Overall, you have a 12.5. Ham score was 87419. Elisa, okay, so you restated. I felt like a lot of what a lot of third speakers did in this debate was that you restated everything, but what third speaker we should really look out for is that you need to hold more extensions, you need to hold more rebuttals, you need to compare the clashes and explain why your team has won the debate. But you did restate, and that was exactly what the third speaker did. So you restated junk foods are cheap, good tasting, and the benefits have been stated above. So I did not find a lot of use for that. There was a style 6, content 5, strategy 1. So overall, you have the 12. Ham score was 784, it was 19. So first, moving to opposition reply. So Cho Ang summarized the main point. Fast food is very popular and cheap. Parents in schools should not be able to decide a child's life. Okay, great. But like, in reply, mostly what people should be looking about is that, oh, our team had direct engagement with the other team, or our team has proven to the judge why, blah, blah, blah. And how that has been so beneficial to the team, and how our characterization and everything. I do not like third speaker. Okay, you could restate everything, but I want to reply to do more of like comparison, or more of like why our team won this debate. So yeah, it was somewhat beneficial. So I gave it a style 3, content 2, strategy 1. So overall you had a 6 on the reply speech. Proper reply was an. So junk food, so you restated again, junk food is bad and scientists have proven it. And you need to train your children to have a healthy diet and therefore have a healthy habit. And you did restate your team and your side of the house. What they tried to do was that they tried to prioritize the well-being of the children and their lives over the small food packages, right? That was pretty nice. And I didn't see that a lot in the debate, and I wanted more of it. So style 3, content 2, strategy 2. So overall it was a 7. So overall feedback of this debate, I did not sense a lot of like clashing between the two sides. There were not a lot of arguments that were direct rebuttals of each other. So the team did not have a lot of engagement. I would like to, have more rebuttals, have more engagement, so that judges can actually be better at like judging, instead of judging from rows to rows, column to columns, without any actual engagement from the both sides. So I think it was a pretty nice debate. It went pretty smoothly. So thank you, debaters, for that. Yeah, that is the end of my walk.
Thank you, George Mark, for your detailed feedback. I'm really impressed. Jackham, do you want to say something?
No, I don't really have anything more to add to this.
Okay, thank you. Right, so it's conclude our debate for today, and my heartfelt congratulations for Team Friends for your victory today. And thank you all debaters, judges, and audiences for your contributions. Okay, so with that, I want to officially declare that this debate is over, and I hope that you have all enjoyed this intellectual journey as much as I have. So until next time, we will meet again for another enriching debate. So take care, everyone, and thank you for the great debate.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, all the judges and the debaters. Right, we have a break now, and we see you again in this Zoom or any another two Zoom, right, at 2:00. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Miss Villa, can you write, an announcement in the moderators and judges group, please? Yeah. Official announcement. Okay.
Right. Judge Mark, can you tell me again, like best speaker, was that Andrew, right?
No, best speaker was Anne.
And yes. Okay. And the winning team is the proposition, Team Friends.
Yes. Correct.
Who is Anne? Which team is Anne?
And from team, let me check. I guess
Friends.
Starlight.
Friends.
Yeah. So just to confirm, yeah. So can you write the announcement, please? Thank you. Everyone, we did it. The first morning, we done it.
Yeah, we did it.
I am dead on the inside. I am dead on the inside.
Wow.
Okay. So I stop the recording.